everybody. Welcome back to another episode of She Thrives. This week, I feel compelled to speak about moments where we feel overwhelmed. Have you ever had a moment when you feel overwhelmed personally, professionally, and you get to a point where you just can't even think? It's like your brain just shuts down and you can't even think of the next move because you're overwhelmed. Well, I want to encourage you and give you some practical steps. So please take some pen or paper or take notes on your phone or listen to this recording multiple times. The first thing I want to say, whenever you get into that moment of being overwhelmed, I want you to take a deep breath. Focus on your breathing is the very first thing I want you to do. The next thing I want you to do is write out on paper whatever problem that you're currently having. So if it's professionally, you need to physically write out the problem on the paper so you can see it and you get it out your head onto something tangible. Because a lot of times we get overwhelmed because our thoughts run rampant in our minds and we can't see a solution. But when we physically write it out, we get it out of our system and then we can think about practical steps to help us to solve that problem. So that's step number 2. And number 3 is to relax and wait until a clear solution comes to your mind. Okay? 3A, you could say, as an additional point would be also, if things come to you throughout the day or throughout the week, a little notion, write it out on that same piece of paper of your problem. Okay? It could be maybe you think of a person that can help you with that problem that comes to mind, like, oh, this person could help me with this problem if it's a business problem. So specifically, I'll give a tangible example. For me, I was getting overwhelmed professionally in my business to where I was doing way too many things and I needed help. So I wrote out, these are the things I'm having issues with. Specifically, I'm having issues with constant communication and getting signatures for my professional business of real estate. And so as soon as I wrote it out, I took a moment, took some breaths, thought about it, went and did something else. And then I had the memory that I've met somebody as an admin in the professional settings, I think about a month prior. So, and luckily I have been reaching out to this individual via email prior. So I went through my emails, I found them, I reconnected, I said, hey, I'm having this issue, can you help me? The same day she came in, stepped in, helped with the situation, and I have felt like this relief of just relief, right? No stress. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's taking care of everything and she's competent, which is the main thing. But I had to get it out my system because in the moment it was something to where it was just overwhelming. You know how things are coming at you too fast, sometimes professionally and or personally, and you just can't think. I literally had to just stop for a moment, breathe, think about it, wait, write it out, and wait until, like I said, I had some type of inspiration or reckoning to the next following step, right? So that was something personal. So I feel compelled to make this video because I know there might be somebody on the other end of this as well that's feeling overwhelmed. It could be professionally, it could be personally, in your personal life, and you're feeling like there's no hope. You feel like you can't even take another step because you're stuck. I just want to encourage you that there is hope. Do the steps I just mentioned. First of all, you need to focus on your breathing. Okay, you gotta calm yourself down. Number 2, you need to write out your problem. Connect with somebody that can help you, whether it be through books, mentorships. You want to connect with somebody that's been where you've been and that has gotten the results that you seek to get. Okay. And number 3 is, like I said, just let it go. Only take inspired action. You know how I feel. You ladies know how I feel about inspired action. A lot of times when we get overwhelmed, the biggest issue is we take very just out of desperation action because it's like we have to get it done. We don't think, we don't plan, we just get into this robotic type of mode. And it's so counterproductive to getting you to the end goal. I'm telling from personal experience, and I'm pretty sure you've also experienced that as well. And so that's why I wanted to give you these practical steps and just encourage you this week, because if I'm going through this, I know there's somebody else that's going through this. I encourage you to do the steps mentioned, seek help, And just know that, if you've been brought to that point, you're going to be brought through that point. And there's a lot of good things on the other end of it. And also, I just want to remind you that you are uniquely gifted, and you can conquer anything that comes in front of you. Today I was gifted with these beautiful flowers unexpectedly, so you never know what's on the other end of letting go of control, writing out your problems, seeking help. Things come back to you tenfold. So just want to encourage you on that. And I'm just so happy and grateful for you ladies. I cannot wait to see you guys thrive in your own respective ways, professionally and personally. And I'm just so happy and grateful and blessed to be able to be a part of your life. And I hope you have an amazing week wherever you are. Just again, I want to encourage you to know that you have so much in you that can overcome whatever problem that you're currently facing. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next video.